afternoon and welcome to everyone who is with us this afternoon on the new site or the site of our new school facility. It's great to be here on this first full day of spring, which was a happy coincidence or happenstance when we first chose this day of the groundbreaking at the beginning of the new school. Before you leave the grounds today, behind where most of the people are standing and next to the shovels are drawings of the new school with an interior view of the school commons as well as the layout of the school on this 10-acre site of land. And so take some time to see those pictures, and then very soon we'll be seeing the site work begin and then the construction beginning of the brand new high school on this facility. It's good to have so many representatives from the community with us today, because no school is an entity unto itself. And for a school truly to succeed in its mission, it must be intertwined with the community leaders, and community representatives. And so today we're doing the groundbreaking not just with our students and staff, but we've invited people to be here so that as our school is already a strong part of the Lake Charles community, it will continue to develop that relationship, and that we will continue to work with and lead in the creation of a stronger Lake Charles community. I'd like to recognize board members who are here today. And in the program that's been handed out is an insert that lists the names of all of our current board members as well as past board members who've served since 2011 with the beginning of our charter schools. With us today is the president of our Board of Trustees, Judge Ulysses Jean Thibodeau, who is the president of our board. Mrs. Sylvia Stelly. Ms. Stelly is right here, a member of the board. Ms. Phyllis Kittling, a member of our board. Mr. Ron Richard, member of our board. And Ms. Nicole Simeon, a member of our board, are all present today. Very glad to have them. Our day begins with just a touch of sadness in that the principal of our school, Mrs. Jennifer Zarang, learned this morning very early that her 62-year-old father passed away very unexpectedly of a heart attack and needed to go to Baton Rouge. And so she is not here with us today physically. She helped lead and plan this event, and of course has been very instrumental in designing of the new school. We're very delighted today to have representative of law enforcement here with us today. With us today we have our Marshal Vic Salvador, who is here with us today, along with Officer Mitchell from the Marshal's Office. Thank you very much for coming to be with us today. From the Lake Charles City Police Department, Deputy Chief Spondell and Motion, very glad to have you with us. Very much a part of our presence today, and we'll hear more from them as our representation from McNeese State University, as we are in partnership with developing educational leadership. Dr. Darrell Burkell, the president of McNeese State University, is here with us today. We will hear from him a little bit later. Dr. Mitchell Adrian is here with us today. And as I believe yesterday, the new Dean of the Burton School of Education, Dr. Angel O'Shea, is here with us today. So very happy to have her present with us today. Representing the Bessie Board, our representative, and a great support to the charter school movement throughout the state and here is Dr. Holly Murphy, and we'll hear from her a little bit later on today. Very glad that she's able to be with us today. Certainly want to thank our band and their presence, Mr. Ryan, all of the school staff, and the board, and Alliance, anybody that helped in any way today. They came forward and did what they needed to do. And so we are very, very grateful for that. So welcome to all. There may be some additional introductions as I feel a presence coming over my shoulder. And I actually had it written and missed it, but Kevin Guidry, our police juror from this area. Thank you, Kevin, for being here. Kevin is always been interested in asking what's happening in our schools and supportive of our efforts. So we're very happy to have Kevin with us today. We believe that what we do is not just a human work, that it's important in our charter schools that we recognize that there is greater power and greater strength, and what we do is not just a human endeavor. But we turn to God, who has created our world, to bless the work that we're about to do. That we believe that He is the true foundation, that our God, regardless of our faith denomination, is the one upon whom we build. So let us just take a moment to be thankful for what God has given to us as we ask His blessing upon this site and the work that will rise from the ground. Gracious God, You create all things. You raise up men and women to lead within our community. You are the great teacher. In You lies wisdom, truth, and all knowledge. May the work that we begin here today continue with Your help and reach completion under Your guidance. May what we do within our new school give glory and honor to You. Create Your kingdom to the best of our ability here on earth. We pray this in the name of the God who created us, who redeemed us, and who sustains us day by day. Amen. A couple of other quick introductions. David Moss and Ravel Reed, who are standing in the sun behind the tent. David and Ravel are the architects, the ones who are taking our thoughts, drawing the plans, and who will oversee the construction. So we're very glad to have them. And all of our partners that are making our school a success. Our accountants with Mancuso and McMullen, who are here today, McMullen and Mancuso. Our representatives that are here from our insurance agencies that are here today. We're grateful for their presence. What we do, we don't do by ourselves. We do it with the help of so many people. And last, before I turn the microphone, Mr. Raleigh Newman. It's the property that we stand on now once belonged to Mr. Newman. And so we're very grateful for his presence here today and his helping us to be able to have this site for the construction of our new school. And with that, I turn it over to our board president, the Honorable Gene
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Cuso, and welcome to all of you. It's a great day. It's a great day for our school. It's a great day for our community. When we, and I say we, see out some of our board members here, started the charter school movement about 10 years ago. We were motivated by two thoughts. One was, not everything that is faced can be changed. Nothing can be changed until we face it. Two, the high quality of education is the new civil rights of this era. And as Horace Mann, the educator in the 19th century, explained, it is society's balanced wheel. That is what education is all about, and those are two things that motivated us to start this charter school movement in Lake Charles. It was tough. Sometimes we thought it would be too challenging, but we're here today. When we started this in 2011, our charter was granted to Lake Charles Charter down the street in December of 2010. We opened our school in 2011. Our bonds were approved in December 2011. The bonds of $15.5 million, the money that builds these schools, was sold in 10 minutes. Because of the great demand, remember we had 1,300 applicants for 620 spots. We decided, let's build another one. We got approved for the Southwestern Charter in 2011. We opened in 2012 at this temporary building. We are now in a new facility on McNeese Street. When we started, we promised that choice that parents and schools. We wanted more for your children. We delivered on that. We were told that a high school was out of the question. We said pretty much to hell with that. That it's a moral imperative. Where will our kids go when we graduate them from 8th grade? We will be sending them back to the same situation that prompted the opening of these schools in the first place. We did not want that. We wanted to create a K-12 system. This is the first high school built in Lake Charles in 50 years. 50 years. And we have built all of our schools without having to increase any new taxes, without any ad valorem taxes, without any sales taxes. I think we can show the traditional public school system how to do it. We do more with less. We graduated our first class last year. 82 out of 82. 100%. We chose trailblazers for a reason. We wanted to blaze new paths. We chose our colors, red, gold, and silver, for a reason. Red representing passion and energy. Silver and gold representing wealth and value. We found a better way of delivering education to our students and to our parents who were hungry for a different way of doing things. We were sick and tired of our kids, our students performing in low, underperforming schools. They were education refugees. We offered them education asylum. We lifted them, we think, out of academic cesspool. I use a strong word, but it's true. And we found a better way of delivering a culturally competent curriculum to all of our students. We didn't do it alone. Today we have the help of McNeese State University, our education management partner, and a program developed by TDS, Talent Development Secondary, out of Johns Hopkins University. By the way, one of our graduates is at Johns Hopkins right now as we speak. In education, and it's about kids and students thinking critically, and not just about gathering information. As Carter G. Woodson once observed, when you control a man's thinking, you don't have to worry about his actions, because I got you. I have you controlled. We want our kids to develop into holistic kids and to think and reason for ourselves and pass that on to their generation. And so I want to thank our students who have been very patient. Yes, the building is not about education. Our priority here is educational achievement, but a building does help. You waited for 4 years in that building across the street where we started, and you were patient. You waited on us. Your parents waited on us, and we appreciate that, and we want to extend that appreciation to our parents, our students, our supporters, our staff members who have come with us, our leadership teams who have come with us. Thank you all for believing in us because we believe in you.
As Judge Thibodeau spoke about financing and money, it reminded me that I had not introduced and welcomed and thanked our financial supporters. First of all, the building that we're in now is being funded and financed with a mortgage from Lakeside Bank. And my brother, Jeff Mancuso, is here to represent Lakeside Bank. So I've known that banker for 66 years, so a long time. And then to fund this project, we have financing from First Guarantee Bank of Hammond. And representing First Guarantee Bank of Hammond is Raul Patel. And we're very grateful to have Raul's presence with us today. Many banks were concerned about the strength of charter schools. Not many banks came forward. We thank Lakeside and we thank First Guarantee for stepping forward to support us. And now I'll call upon our representative on the Bessie board, Dr.
Holy works though, that's great. I'm not going to turn holy down. So I'm going to try to step back because I don't like having my back to anybody. So if the sound system works, we'll do this. There's a lot that I can share with you, and many battles that I think the founders fought that people won't ever really know about. But what I wanted to talk to you about today is the power of a vision, because what I see happening here today is a vision becoming reality. And so I'm going to share a quote with you. I will say it is adapted. So I adapted it from the novel The Fountainhead. And so it says, throughout the centuries, there were men and women who took the first steps down new roads, armed with nothing but their own vision. Their goals differed, but they all had this in common, that the step was first, the road new, and the vision unborrowed. The great creators, the thinkers, the artists, the scientists, the inventors stood alone against the men of their time. Every great new thought was opposed. Every great new invention was denounced. The first motor was considered foolish. The airplane was considered impossible. The power loom was considered vicious. Anesthesia was considered sinful. But the men and women of unborrowed vision went ahead. They fought, they suffered, and they paid, but they won. The reason I wanted to share this quote with you is because one of my mentors that I had when I was a young educator sat with me and told me that of all the challenges that my first students faced, the ones that she thought were most difficult was the fact that the students lacked vision for their own lives. I don't think that's true about the students here, Judge. I think the fact that you can build a building for students shows them what it's like to have a vision. And so I believe that all of you standing here through this school are developing a vision for your life. And I'm here to tell you to go for it. Go for it the way that the leaders of your school have gone for it. This was a field before. Now it's going to be your alma mater. And so you have a responsibility to go forth and realize your vision for the students to come behind you. That's what's going to make this community even better. So I want to applaud the leaders of this school and those in the community who supported it to make it happen and make that vision a reality, because I believe it's that vision that's going to be life-changing for you all. And while I've supported it from the state board perspective, the hard work happens every day with the educators and the board members and the school leaders, and especially you, the students. Keep doing that hard work and keep pushing towards your vision. It's such a joy and a privilege to watch. I'm so very proud of all of you.
Thank you for driving over to be with us. We often tell our students that the first thing they need to do is to get their foot in the door, and that it's okay to grow into different positions, that very few people start off at the top. Our next speaker is a man that I got to know probably 30 years ago when he was working in the finance department for Global Industries. And so even though today he is the president of Mac East State University and a good partner for our school, he did not start off at that particular point. He used his education to continue to grow and
what you see right here is a goal and a vision to change your life, to see you have dreams and aspirations fulfilled, that you one day will be McNeese students or university students. We want you to know that at McNeese we're invested in your success, just like your school, just like the judge and all of your faculty members here are invested in you. When we were asked to be a part of this, we were very thankful for the opportunity, because at McNeese State, we are investing in quality education. And if we can do anything to help move the needle by helping to develop curriculum, helping to develop your teachers, helping them to be successful, we know at the end of the day that that would be beneficial to you as a student, because it would help drive good outcomes. And that when we think about it, we think about your lives and your future and your dreams and your aspirations. And we're in it for you. And so we're just honored to be a part of this today. We're honored to be a part of your education, being a part of what's going on here with their growing. We believe it's going to be a model for what other schools can do around the state. And we just thank you for the opportunity to partner with you. Judge, thank you for that opportunity. We are very grateful for that. And we're just excited about what's going to take place in the school in the future. So with that, congratulations, and go Trailblazers.
Many times ideas and thoughts come to our head, and we're not always real sure from where they came. The next man who's going to speak to us, Mr. Freddie Harrison, our Dean of Students, our Athletic Director, who's a man whose name came to us this past summer as we were creating the new leadership team. We're very grateful that he is with us. Mr. Harrison.
Thank you, Father. Today is a great day, not only for Lake Charles College Prep, but for the city of Lake Charles. Something new is here, something exciting is happening here, and today shows that we're going to be here for a long time. Thank everybody for coming. Thank the board for having me. Let's move forward and let's blaze trails. Thank you.
Sometimes my 69-year-old eyes are not real good, but is Sarah Judson here today? Thank you, Sarah. I thought I recognized Sarah from the Community Foundation of Southwest Virginia. We now call upon our cheerleaders to add a little extra joy and excitement to our day by leading us in spirit.
LCCP, 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 Blazer, Blazer, ride, ride, LCCP, LCCP, let's get it! LCCP, 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 Blazer, Blazer, ride, ride. Blazer, Blazer, ride, ride. We are ride.
Thank you, young ladies. Our final speaker for today is my work buddy, my work partner, and my work wife, Dr. Sabra Kingham.
Thank you, Father. I think you thought I was on the cheer squad, which I am. Good afternoon. It's an honor for me to be here today. As Judge Trudeau said, this is the first high school built in 50 years in Calcasieu Parish. I'm excited to be a part of building a first-class
Turd Dirt and witness our vision of building the first high school that is a school of choice, a reality. Thank you.
Okay, and now we're going to gather our shovel crew to the east of us to turn some dirt.
Hey, but I'm not able to think I'm going way over this time. It's not gonna be good.
Hey, I'm gonna get you Rick.
Okay, we got just a couple of more minutes and we're going to wrap up. If I can have your attention just for a couple more minutes. On the group of people turning dirt today, we're very honored to have Victoria Oakman back with us. Victoria was a part of our first graduating class, the class of 2018. Graduated from high school, she had turned 40 before she graduated. She college sophomore before she ever graduated from high school. So Victoria, thank you for being here today. Also in the shovel representing the current class, Maya Kipling, who was turning dirt with her mother Phyllis, who is on the school board. Today with us, we're fortunate to have our two principals, Dr. Pam Quibido from Lake Charles Charter Academy, and also present with us is Kim Lewis from Southwest Louisiana Charter Academy. We know that people who do work in education do the work for the cause and not the applause. And I'd like to ask that our founding principal, Dr. Quibido, present to Judge Thibodeau a souvenir of this event, a shovel with his initials on it, and the date of today to recognize and to remember the commemoration of this particular event. We'll ask Ms. Phyllis Thibodeau in a year from now how often that shovel has been used. And Dr. Quibido will give the closing remarks, and as she speaks, and after she speaks, our program concludes. And again, thank you all for being here. Dr. Pam Quibidos.
Thank you, Father. I'm very proud to stand to represent my friend Jennifer Zareng, who could not be here as your principal. Our prayers are with her and her family right now, but her spirit is here with us. She has been so motivated and so excited and looking forward to this very event. 7.5 years ago, Lake Charles Charter Academy was in that very building, and I remember walking down the street to the groundbreaking ceremony over here with students, 6th grade students who ended up graduating last school year. Some of you that are seniors this year were in 5th grade, and many of you we are so proud of that you have stayed with us and come all the way through our charter system. This was definitely a vision. I was there in all the meetings when the school was being named, when we were deciding who was going to be the principal, when there were so many different things going on. This is a great day for Lake Charles Charter Academy, Southwest Charter Academy, and Lake Charles College Prep. We want to thank our board for never, ever, 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 ever giving up, and for all of our parents and students who have been with us, who have joined us, who have helped keep this vision and dream alive. This is your school, and you have so much to be proud of. So thank you for being here.
This does conclude our program. Students, there are a few minutes. If you want to come see the drawings of the new school, please do come see them. Thank all of you.
No.